Good evening, I'm Brian Penter with a fun segment of the show, Sports. It's rivalry week as the Florida Gators get ready for Georgia in Jacksonville. Gators look to stay hot versus the Dogs as they've only lost to them 3 times in this sports anchor's lifetime. Here's what some of the players are saying about the world's largest outdoor beverage party.
Exciting. All I can remember of this team is when they were dancing on us.
Basically, we got to go out and play the best of our ability.
And our way of our goals and dreams of into a championship.
He played for Georgia but never beat Florida, so now he gets the chance to be on Florida team playing Georgia.
Moving to the NFL, Monday Night Football put a bow on Week 7 last night. How about those Jacksonville Jaguars? They get off the schneid, snapping a 5-game losing streak to beat the Ravens. Jags held running back Ray Rice to just 28 yards in the win. Josh Scobie scored all 12 points with the Jags with 4 field goals. Former Florida Gator Jeremy Mincy had a big game with a sack and 2 tackles for loss. Jacksonville heads to Houston next week to take on the Texans. And it may be the middle of football season, but round ball is fast approaching as the Florida Gator men's and women's teams gear up for basketball season. Women's team is looking to make it back to the NCAA tournament after missing the big dance last season. Head coach Amanda Butler is excited about her team's potential.
Because I think we have our expectations set very high, but with it being as early as it is, seeing just the quality play from so many different people, certainly not perfect play, but quality play and the trend going in the right direction.
Meanwhile, the men's team coming off an Elite 8 berth and looking to go even further this year. The media has looked into its crystal ball, and here's how they stand. Kentucky's been pegged as the preseason favorite with 18 first-place votes. Vanderbilt, they might have their best team ever up in Music City. They're picked to finish second. Gators picked to finish third with 1 first-place votes. The media also named its preseason All-SEC teams. First team includes Vanderbilt's John Jenkins and Jeffrey Taylor, along with Kentucky's Terrence Jones, Alabama's Jamichael Green, and Mississippi State's Dee Bost. 2 Gators make the second team in guards Irving Walker and Kenny Boyden. Darius Miller, Anthony Davis, and Deron Lamb of Kentucky. Vandy's Festus Ezeli round out the second team. Meanwhile, NBA players, they're making about as much as those college players right now. Nada. That's because the league remains on lockout and more games have been canceled. The league has decided to cancel 2 more weeks of the regular season, extending through November 28th, my birthday by the way. The teams of that game have already added up to 102. Perhaps worse is that no further meetings have been scheduled yet between the 2 sides. Next cancellation could lead all the way up to those NBA marquee Christmas Day games.
Well, Brian, do you think it's going to resolve anytime soon?
It's not looking good. Players want more, owners want more, and they just can't seem to meet in the middle anywhere.
I'm just ready to start cheering on my Miami Heat.
Yeah, we'll see.
Thanks, Brian.
All right, we have more news after the break. Stay with us.